All right, let's go. So basically, for anyone that doesn't know already yet, I guess I probably should wait for a couple more people to come in here. But basically, this is a AAT, pretty much. And yeah, I'm honestly, this is definitely not bad, but there's a couple things I don't love about it. And considering this is going into a mock, it's not ideal. So the plan is going to be to just kind of update this a little bit so it's better suited for a mock, because obviously it's more of a play set as it is right now, and that's not really great. Copper, it's for the mock, and I just didn't move them yet because I'm getting more. So they just have a nice little home over there. But yes, we're going to be modding this set today. I don't really know how much I'm going to change, but there's definitely a couple things I did want to change. So we'll just kind of see what comes up as we go along that needs changing, honestly. So I'm not too sure. But the one thing that I do definitely want to do is kind of shape out this front a little bit more, because we don't need the spring-loaded shooters, because it's not doing any spring firing. So I'm just going to remove the paneling from the walls. I think I already did mod this before a little bit, so let's just hope I can fix it. Do I have a brick separator? I don't think I have a brick separator. Seems like useful tan pieces, yes. Like, the amount of tan that I ordered for this build, specifically the smaller parts for tan 2. Like the smaller parts I ordered for this is wild. So many angular plates. So many. I guess that's fair, but at the same time, I don't mind helmet holes. I don't really care about the printing as long as it looks like the Legion it represents. I really don't care. So I'm fine with that. Personally, it doesn't bother me too much. The printing side of things has never really bothered me. I've always been kind of fine with that. I'm more concerned about the $40 price point than anything else. No, Copper. As long as there are helmet holes, there's going to be people that like them, and there's going to be people that don't like them. I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. And I really, really hope I can remember how to fit this, like, make this all again. Because I'm definitely cooked otherwise. So I think we should grab a... or even like we need some pieces to go fill the middle in. Here you go. I mean, yeah, but again, it's never really bothered me that much, so I just kind of go with it. I've never really been super annoyed about it. I mean, I think I saw the new design somewhere, and I remember thinking it was kind of cool. Like, I definitely don't hate it. I think it's pretty sick, actually. I like that there's a little more detail on it. It's not really going to be that much an alt build. It's more so just me ripping it to shreds because... Now, where are those pieces over here? I'm scanning and I can't find them. Not one of those. Right here. I'm just hoping I didn't destroy this too much, where all the parts that still are good don't get lost to time. So that's a pretty big goal here. So this should be fine, right? All right. I know that the build is slightly off screen. I do apologize for that. So I'll move over a little bit so I don't accidentally do that to myself. Here we go. Back as well. There we go. So that should be good to see. Yeah, there you go. Most likely copper. And I'll probably try and do a stream around this same time too. I think I will. Sunday is very busy for me. So there most likely won't be a stream on... There most likely won't be any streams then. But of course, we're doing the one right now. And we're going to be doing one... we're just fried right now. We're going to be doing one on... what's it called? Saturday, of course. I don't know why it took me so long to think of Saturday. But, yeah, what I'm doing right now... I don't know if any of you can see it. I'm trying not to rip this to shreds, but I'm adding in a little panel here so that those gaps are filled right there. So it's just one continuous line. Like you can see on the front, that's how it was before. And now it's just the lines. I do think it looks better. So we can put that around right there. We do need something to fill in the bottoms with, though. I don't really know about that yet. One thing I do want to do is try making the turret a little bit smaller. This thing is definitely... It's a bit much. It's a bit much. I'm just... Honestly, I'm hoping... Yeah, because, like, in the Clone Wars, these middle sections are, like, massive. And then these are, like, way flatter. And then the turret is much smaller. So I definitely do have to downsize this turret a little bit. Which, obviously, it's not that bad as well, also. So I'm not, like... That's not really that bad. Yeah, I'm just going. And this is too. I just disappear. You'll never see me again. Is that a little bit better? I'm just testing out different angles. for these on the front to see how it looks. There's supposed to be one more of you. I can't see it right now. Where did I put it? It was here like 2 seconds ago. How could it have just disappeared? I'm so confused. I will tell them you said hello, Copper. I'm sure they're wondering where you are. Yeah, I have no idea where that went. It's in the... Of course. Ay. Okay, I don't know how good this is, but... I know, we'll try a couple other things just to see. I mean, do I even need those down there? I mean, not really. Okay, I guess I could do it this way as well. To be fair, I could do it this way. I don't know, it just looks weird though, doing it like that. No, because that's mainly just because Copper, I don't know if I have that much of a plan. I've just been kind of waiting to see, like, there's sets I need. I'm not gonna say there's nothing I'm missing. So of course, like, I would like a couple things, but at the same time, what happened to this drawer? This poor drawer. At the same time, I don't know how much I'm wanting to spend on Star Wars Day, actually, so it kind of depends. And Chad, how does this look with the cheese slow? Honestly, I do like it. Yeah, that was what I was kind of thinking as well. Is like, I don't know. Obviously, we got 2 down, to be fair. So we're off to a good start. For sure. Yeah. Hey, Fluffy, how are you? But yeah, that's exactly it. Copper, that's exactly it. That's true as well. Like, at the last con, I bought a bunch of the Geonosius troops. And, not gonna lie, pretty good chance we add to that lovely total. Second time around, too. I'm just saying, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Okay, it's 5 of them? I'm missing 1 cheese loaf in the right color. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Okay. Well, I'll see if I can find one later. Wait, that's right, I haven't shown you Copper. I actually already have a t-shirt to wear, Copper. I've shown this... I don't know if I've shown this to you, but I showed Brick Labs on a call yesterday. Not even yesterday, a little before that. But I do have a shirt to wear. I'm not going to release it though a little bit until closer to the conventions themselves. I gotta keep things a little bit surprising. Secret surprise. Just think of it like a birthday surprise, Copper, you know? It's just like that. A nice surprise you didn't know was going on. But it's lovely anyway. I need some structure at the bottom of this. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, I would say this is kind of last clone's time, so I'm not surprised that no one's home. I guess last clone is somewhere. Well, Copper, you're not gonna be there. And it was a gift as well, technically, so I don't have a second one. But it was a gift, and I need to do it justice. Didn't fall, let's go. Okay, I would say we're around... I'm wearing the shirt, Copper. What do you want me to do? I feel like that is the most justice I can do. Like, I'm just taking it off at that point. I'm not even using the shirt like you're supposed to. I don't know. I'm trying to think of if I want to say this. I mean, I've said this before, so it's not that. I guess it's not really that important, but I'm gonna think about that for a second. Okay. Hello, Mr. Blob. Welcome in. What's going on? We're modding the AAT for the build here. I can't speak right now. 26. For sure. Now, let me see if about I'm gonna add a plate under these. Something looks off and I couldn't quite place it. So we'll just see, does this do what I'm thinking it does? Sort of, I guess. If I could angle it down more, which I can do if I do this instead. Slide it in. And what if I turn these upside down? I don't think this was the play. I don't think this was the play at all. We'll probably go for a little bit as soon as I'm done modding the AAT. There is some work I do have to do because unfortunately we're not going to be connecting the mocks, so I will be just converting the base plate all into one so it's a little more secure. That is one thing I do have to do, which I'm not that sad about. There would be all the need there with it. There you go. That's the back all filled out. It's pretty good. Just gonna move a couple more pieces around. It's still gonna be pretty much the same shape. But there are gonna be definitely some parts that look different. There we go. We'll leave it at that. Copper, these are for the mock. Wait, were you not there when I was building the base of it? I don't know if you were. Anyways, I'm building episode 1 of the Clone Wars right now, Copper, for a Rancor Lug Chicago collab. I don't have confirmation that I'm going yet, but we do have confirmation for whatever it's called. Whatever it is. Yeah. So that's what it's for. It's for that build. Let me do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you're forgetting about the Bionicle one again, but that one is the most forgettable, to be fair. But if this is done in time, I might email them. It'll have to be kind of soon though. I hope that's fine. But I'll have to email them a little kind of soon to see if I can get an extra table. If this is, I'm not talking about Timothy. I'm talking about Claymore. Actually, Copper. Actually. Let's see. This goes there. Pretty much. And these are gonna go. Claymore's the Bionicle one, not Timothy. I think that needs to be. That's annoying a little. Kind of annoying. That's been his name for a while. Honestly. Okay, and then I'll have to do a little bit of changing in here. like this and this. And we'll just move these to back there. And then these can go back on like that. And these can go back on like that. There you go, that's kind of the side. I'd say I would say it's not looking half bad right now. But I would always say that, so doesn't mean I'm gonna have to move the controls back slightly. I mean, I guess not really. I guess I can move them up. If I get a couple just one of those. Actually, two of them. I use these to make it a little fancier. Okay. Oh, right. That can't be any of those there. So I should just honestly just make them. This does bring about a little interesting situation. I mean, I can do that, I guess, as well. Then it should be fine. There we go. There we go. This is basically the front. Pretty much done. Although I don't quite remember where some of this stuff used to go. Which is not quite ideal, in fact. There we go. Nice. It's like slightly too awkward. Let's see about this. There you go. That should be a little bit better. It's because this is like a little awkward, so it just moves gradually here. Now I put it here. Should be pretty okay. We will need so we'll just use that, I think. Grab two of these. And then we should be pretty much good. Just need to get up a little bit of structure on the inside of the build. And that's pretty much it. There isn't a lot left to do after that, aside from the top. It's pretty much done. I will say the only unfortunate thing is it doesn't really look like I did anything to it at all. It just looks the same. Alright. Hello, RK, what's up? Yes, that. Well, the basic thing that I was gonna do was I wasn't gonna enter anything. I was planning on. Okay, I'm gonna explain this because English, please. So my plan was basically just gonna be if this mock is done in time, then I'll enter it. If this mock does not get finished in time, then I will probably just end up doing what? I'll probably just submit the Imperial base. If this does not get done in time, I'm hoping it gets done in time because I want it to be done soon, but with parts and stuff, I don't really know when anything's gonna arrive, so it's a little bit of time stuff. Oh, you didn't? That's interesting, Copper. I'm excited to see what you decided to enter. Alright. Slap that whole thing on. I do want to add some stuff to the sides here. So let's see. This goes here. So we have 2 at the bottom and 1 on the top. I think we will just do. Let's see. Do we have the? That's the 2. Where is the 1x1 square tiles? I know they are here somewhere. Here? Here they are. I do not have one in the correct color, unfortunately. Let's use this. Copper, I was talking to Brick Labs about this, and I don't think they intended on posting any entries. And of course, it's not particularly hard to convince them to do that, to be fair. It wouldn't really be hard just to say, hey, you should post the entries. So we definitely, they probably could, but to my knowledge, they weren't planning on it. Right. The trails business 3, okay. I mean, I agree, Clips, but I'm also curious as to what they decide to do. Yeah, I mean, of course I wanted to see them. I wish they posted them, because then I would know, what I'm up against, but it does not appear that anyone gets the luxury in this contest of seeing any of that. Pretty sure you just have to email them to Brandon, though, so it's not super hard. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I did wish we could see them. Because like I just previously said, I want to see what other builds are in the competition, but I mean, if it's not the rules, it's not the rules. Well, what are you gonna do? Just makes me a little disappointed. Okay, we need some. I don't even know. Hello, Ninjago Wolfpack. Hello, the Vitaru Studios. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I'm not the biggest Bionicle fan, but I do enjoy the ball joint system. Fair enough, Copper. I'm sure you cooked up something quite good. It would very much scare me. Okay. There's one. Actually, I should add some detail to this, actually. These back bits. I should add some detail. Because I'm revamping it. I might as well, I might as well. Hello, Skyrim. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping and saying hi. Yes. Hello, everybody. And do please subscribe. We are on our way to 800. And 800, we're going to be starting with the, what's it called? Kashyyyk mock series. So, stay tuned for that. I'm not in the streaming groove right now. It's a random Thursday. Okay. This, I mean, that's true. So, most likely. I think there, and then that and that. Go. Bye, Skyrim. Thanks for stopping. No, I've not seen that. I mean, hey, she still could end up dying, to be fair. So, I don't think it's fair to judge right away because, there's still a chance. Yeah. Just a bit of color swapping in places where it just does not look right at all. And we're just going to try and make this look a little more cohesive just in general, really, because I mean, I don't think it's a bad set at all, but I wouldn't say this is the greatest set ever. I mean, I haven't seen the FNAF, the first one. I've never really been attached to any of the games or anything, so I never really was too intrigued about it. But from what I've heard, it is a good movie, so we shall see. Okay. Let's. This is annoying. So we can do this, can't we? We can move all that. And then do this. That does mean this has to go here and this has to go here, but that's not super bad. Pop this guy down right here. There we go. Looks pretty good. We will slide this brick in right here. And another one on the opposite side. I'm looming right now. The impending doom is near. Okay, and then let's do that on this other side. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes already. That's crazy. And then what do we do for the side bits here? I'm thinking definitely something like this, and then let's see, what do we have for just grab some of these and don't spill everything onto my shirt. There's grill plates everywhere now. That's fun. There's not too many of them, unfortunately. Okay. That's all good and in place. We can pop these on. Alright. Let's go. Alright. So that is pretty much most of the build. I don't really know what else there is to mod. Because it's basically done, to be fair. I still would like to mod this because it still feels pretty excessive how big of a turret this is. So we're definitely going to have to fix that. That is for sure. What can we talk? I mean, yeah, I guess I'll announce this a little bit more too. I will be in a convention in Springfield, Massachusetts during like late May. It's on brickconvention.com. You can easily find it. But that is pretty cool. It's going to be my second convention ever. Definitely hoping to make Brick World the third. That's for sure. That would be pretty sweet. But time will tell. Only. Attach back on the parts to the base. And I mean, yeah. It's looking pretty done. I don't have any cards to hand out, Copper. I know Labs made some. I've seen some of his early designs for them, and they look pretty cool. So I was thinking about doing that. But the other thing I was thinking about, and I mean, I'm sure you'll tell me either way, but I was thinking about, I mean, I don't even know if I was thinking because I have them. They're ready. So along with the shirt I was gifted, I also received some little stickers, which are pretty cool. So I'm pretty stoked to use those as well. The toast would probably be cheaper, that's true. Right. I would say with that, I think the bottom's done. There's probably a couple more shaping things I could do. Actually, I know there is one. And it does look pretty good. Conflictions. Yeah. Leave it at that for now. So here's the base all done. I mean, that is surprisingly a little bit doable. Okay. And I would say already, I'm definitely liking the look of this a little bit more. Just gonna grab some dark blue pieces. Start this off, and I think we can just get right into it. Yeah, pretty much we're good. Hello, Bounty Hunter, what is up? Pretty good, Bounty Hunter, what's going on? You're seeing we are modding this. I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's a lovely set, but it's definitely a set. Modding this set here for a special mock. Yeah, and I will be on the building and chatting streams this Saturday. I am on those streams. So if you want to come in and say hi, and it's not a Crimson Toaster stream, you definitely can on Saturday on those streams. Yeah, Skyrim was here a little bit ago. That's true. I think I will take off these, change this a little bit. I don't know. It's just like it looks off still. I think it's because this is definitely way too big of a turret. Some people that have a little more knowledge than me, I'm assuming would agree with that. I'm hoping so. But I think that's what's making it look weird. So we'll see what we can do. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna start by kind of just ripping this off here. Just rip off the Band-Aid. Get it over with. And then we'll have to build it up. Yeah, of course me, he says. Of course me, yeah. Naturally. Alright. Let's see if we can breathe some life into this turret here. I'm gonna put these like a little wall so I don't accidentally put any pieces there. Now I do kind of like the turret, so I would prefer, I mean, I like the shaping, I guess, or I think the barrel more specifically, so I'd prefer to keep that intact, but we'll see. I'm just gonna destroy it all and we'll build it from the ground up. I don't know if that fits technically. A little, yeah, sure. Oh, yep, exactly, Copper, exactly. Yes. Copper, are you bullying Bounty? It's not even the building and chatting stream yet, and see, he's already doing it, Bounty Hunter. Not even timing, he's already doing it. Yeah, I actually don't know how long we'll go for today. It's gonna have to be pretty decent though, because like I have been saying, I do want to get most of this, if not all of it, done. So it's gonna be a decent bit. A decent bit. Yeah, I mean, we'll just see how this looks, because I did want to add those onto the sides. There goes a little turret. That is fair, though, Copper. It's sad that I have to say that it's correct, but it is correct. Gonna see what else I can scavenge from this. Trying to make it a little bit smaller because it's kind of a big bit here. I guess this is the perfect spot to use though, this right here. It's love disguise. Okay, if that's how if that's what you need to sleep at night, Copper, go for it, but just kidding, Copper. I'm just kidding. Probably. Ish. I'll take these. Just need some filler for here. There we go. Like, that's so wide, though. That's the thing. It should not be like that. All right, I won't go too much longer as well. Just a bit of a FYI for those watching, because like I have said, I don't particularly feel like making this an ages-long stream, but I did feel like streaming, so that's why we're doing it. So, I mean, that's probably self-explanatory, but yeah, you get the idea. And then now that would be unfortunate, although that is fairly likely, considering the fact that, well, it's basically the same. It's just going to have a couple differences. That would definitely be unfortunate, though. Don't know how I would feel about that. We'll do that, and let me see. Does a Travis brick fit perfect in here, in between these gaps? That is true. To be fair, I think a Travis brick is just slightly too big. Which I do have an idea to fix this though. It's going to be a little bit cheeky, however. I just want to see how, like, this is actually a viable strategy. The watch hours is the only thing remaining, Copper. That's true. Add all those like that. One of those. Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, it's like basically right on. I think it just needs two of those instead of a brick. I mean, even a tiled off plate here would do as well. I don't see anything. Anyway, yeah. But that is the basic idea of the back. Is just like a little bit of a structure there. It's definitely smaller. I don't know how noticeable it is on stream, but in person, like looking at it on top, is definitely a smaller turret. Which does make it a little more accurate, which is always a plus. I mean, that's the entire reason I'm doing this, so I'd hope it looks better. I guess the main thing is I'm not worried about it looking bad, because I know it's gonna like look decently close to whatever I started with. But I'm just worried about it like not being super accurate, but I probably don't have to, because this looks pretty good right now, honestly. We're missing a couple things. So we got so far still. Gonna like angles a little bit more in. I'll just move this a little bit out of the way here. So it should be like right there's the sweet spot. Right there. Yeah, we'll probably just finish this up here because there's not too much more that is left to do. So I think we will just finish it up here. Although a droid can't sit in it, I guess, but I really don't care. It's not the biggest deal breaker to me ever. Although it does cause this to all be a little off, which is unfortunate. Because that's basically that's the gap right now, right? Yeah. It's half a plate and then a stud. I don't really know how to get that. I mean, no, but I'm pretty sure that is the amount of a plate. Because there's this, but then that's still not a whole thing thinner. Yeah. So at this point, I may as well just add the full brick just to see. That is true. I keep forgetting about that. I'm gonna crash out, honestly. So I remember like that much. I just want a nice good. Yeah, we don't have one of those. That's fun. Let me observe the build currently. Don't know. I'm fairly close to being done. I will say that. That's basically it, honestly. And there's the last cheese slope we needed, so we'll just test it with these, I think. Just pop down 2 bricks. I think it's only 1 brick, actually. Yeah, I mean, do that. I don't think it's accurate at all, so I'm probably not going to do that. There's 2 of those cheese slopes. Let's see about just adding this only. Pick one of these instead. Pop this on. Pop one of the bricks with the grill on the back. Then I think we'll just do this, and then this, and this to finish it out. And there we go. There's the back. I'm gonna see about getting this barrel reattached now. Grab this. And I'm just going to do this kind of simply, but should suffice nonetheless. Just going to attach on 2 of the smaller upwards facing brackets. I'm going to place that in. Actually, do I have a second smaller upwards facing one? I don't know. It doesn't look like it, which is unfortunate. Because I was going to say it would look like that. Is it a little bit better? And then I'll add on this side here. Guess I'll look for one of those after the stream, see if I can find one. Okay. And then, honestly, it does need a little bit of a roof. I guess not a roof, but whatever. Needs this little thingy to go on the top. Now, the only thing is I don't want to get rid of too much of the original color scheme. So I want to see what I can do here. Yeah, I'll figure out something to do with the sky cam, because this is a little bit not great for everyone in chat. I realize that. Alright, so there's that. All sorted out. Essentially, not really. Alright. Here's what we have so far. We're probably going to end it here, and then I'm just going to work on this off stream. But I'll see you all in the next stream, which will most likely be Saturday, around the same time. So thanks everyone for popping in. Have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.